I want to talk a little bit today about imitation. Um, when you're imitating people and their work. And what does that mean and how do you respond? So let's talk a little bit about it today. Um, Yesterday, I guess I'm on here today because I'm dealing with the same thing. Yesterday, I was contacted by a friend who notified me that my work, my designs, my crochet designs were being imitated. And, there's a saying, so let's start with the saying, and it says, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, that mediocrity can pay to greatness. And it's by Oscar Wilde. Okay? And so, when you say people are imitating you, or when you're told that someone, then it's like, okay, it's a form of flattery. And sometimes it is. I've seen a lot of designs that I absolutely love and think are cute. And then I can't get this thing to stay in here. Look, it just wants to keep peeking out. It wants to be in the conversation. um, I've had that told to me lots of times, right? And um, it's true. People imitate your work, your hard work that you made originally. And let's just go back to there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing. So you think you made something new, but it's already been done. The earth has been around for billions of years. So how are you so brilliant that you just come into a brand new idea? No, you've seen something that, or something might have come to your mind, but then you'll go research and see something similar. And then you'll be like, oh, okay. So usually when I see something that I like, and it might be regular fashion, right? Sewn fashion, not crochet. But it can be crochet as well. But when you see it, for me, I see it and I say, oh, wow, that's really nice. How can I recreate this and put my own spin on it? And so, how do I put my own spin on it? So, but there are people that take your work and then they just put it out there as if it's their own. And that right there is not imitation, it's fraud. And so what happened to me yesterday is that I was shown, someone sent me a picture. It was a picture of me in a design that I created, that I've made a little while ago, and that I had posted way like in 2020. Since I posted it, then hey, how are you, SLB 3900? So as I was posting it, I had to, I put it out during COVID. I was opening up my first boutique. And I put it out as a design, but since I posted it, I've been in a couple of fashion shows that I've had models wear, all the things. So I have, as the young people say, receipts to show. Um, Thank you for that. I'm talking on a little topic right now, so I'll worry about that after I finish my point. So, I'm sorry for the distraction. So you're gonna get blocked, I think, because I don't. Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Cashley. Thank you very much. So anyway, so this person posted my address, and then they stated that it was their godmother, that they made the dress for their godmother for her wedding, and that they made a pattern, and they had a link for you to click to go to view the pattern or to purchase the pattern, when clearly that was not their design. It was a picture of me in my design, and I am the designer and the creator. And so how do you respond to that when something like that? Thank you, Cashley. How do you respond to that, right? So I went on the site and um, I went on the site and I responded and I said, this person is a fraud. Um, and they did not make this design. They are lying. I created this. So the administrator took my comment off. So I went back onto the page and I responded to a few of the comments, because there were lots of comments about how beautiful the garment was and how they liked it, and oh my gosh, look at the stitch and all this thing, but she didn't make it. So I went into a few of the comments to let the people know this person is a fraud. They did not make this garment. I made it. You can verify that I've done this by going onto my site, my page, and I gave them the link to my page so that they could see, you know, that I was being honest. So I did report them so that they, you know, whatever the social media platform could do. Yeah, so that's the next thing I'm going to have to do. But, you know, it's so sad that you have to go through all that when you're posting your things to just share and to show, or to say, hey, it's on my website for you to purchase. You know, why people cannot just be original, make their own designs, and be out there and showcase what they do, because you're going to act like it's what you designed or created, but what if someone orders it from you? You can't, like, you can remake my dress, but you can't remake my dress the way I do, right? Everybody has their own style or flair. Some people crochet tightly, some people crochet loosely. So, yeah, I could make your garment all day long, but it may not look exactly like, I've had people do this. I took my dress one time to a seamstress to have them put a lining, and the lady said, oh, it's going to take me XYZ amount of time to do this because I have another garment. Well, the other garment was a friend of mine who was getting an alteration. So when she went there, my dress was hanging up, but there was another dress hanging up next to it that was almost identical to mine, but they were not using the same thread. Their stitch wasn't as tightly woven as mine, etc., etc. So she needed the extra time so they could try to copy my garment stitch by stitch. Let me see. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I lost a lot of my art and music, even merchandise design from a label. Yeah, I've heard of that. How are you doing it without looking? Yeah, you know, I've been crocheting forever, and so it's what I do to relieve stress. Well, also to make things for my store. But I've been doing it since I was a young girl, so I can actually feel the stitches, and it's like a rhythm to crochet. That's one of the things that they say that helps you to relax while you're crocheting, is the rhythm, it's the motion, and then it's the hand-to-eye coordination, it's the muscle memory, all of that. And sometimes, good morning. Is that for number 5?
Yes.
That would be me. Okay, and so, all right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. So, yeah, so I just, you know, I don't mind the imitation. I don't. But when you imitate, you have to give that person credit. But when you start acting like you made it, then that's fraud. So I did go on her page and I told her, you should be ashamed of yourself. You did not make this, you know, and you're putting it out. I think she put out there that I was either her godmother or grandmother. I am not related to you. I don't know you, you know, all the things. So, yeah. Yeah. So, Yeah, so because I've been and I teach crochet, right? So I teach crochet and then I crochet all the time. That's why I can do it without even looking at it. Yeah. Between sounds like she was in the light, in the right. Yeah. So, um, one moment, please. Give me a moment. I'm sorry, guys. I had to. Hi, Ren. Um, Let me see here. I'm sorry. I had to step away for a moment. So yeah, it was just a little disheartening. And so you handle it by, you go to the person and you talk to them and you say, like, this is not right. You call them on it. And if you can call them out in public, you call them out in public. And if it's on social media, then you contact whatever format that that you saw it on, and you report them. And I don't normally do that type of stuff, but I work hard to make my designs. I work hard to give quality products or to give quality advice or whatever I'm doing. And so for someone to come and try to capitalize and cash out on what I've done or what I've worked hard to achieve, it's not right. I don't do that to other people, so I'm not going to sit back uh, weekly and allow them to do it to me. I'm just not. So, um, yeah. So, let me see. Something's going on. And so you said, by the way, sounds like she was in the right. She was not. If you took someone's garment and you posted it and said that you created it, and then you also made a pattern to sell it, it's not your design. So there's no way that that could be right. And I'm not going to argue the point because I know I'm correct. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And so everybody's entitled to their opinion. That just happens to be mine. My design was original. And so I didn't go and, oh, I saw someone's dress and I'm going to remake it. No. Now, sometimes I might see clothing that's sewn that you purchase in a department store, and I say, how can I recreate this and make it a crochet garment? And then I go about trying to design that garment to be a crochet garment. But as I said, I always put um, my own spin in it, right? I do my interpretation of it in a crochet way. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I've talked to a few friends. I've talked to my business coach about it. I've done a few things regarding it. Because last night, I'm not going to lie, I was a little frustrated about it. But, I mean, it's already out there, you know. So all I can do is just continue making my designs, continuing to do right, and let all of that stuff work itself out. So I would just, someone stated earlier to try to copyright, but there is a way to do it's called intellectual property, if I'm not mistaken. So like once you post this item originally for the first time, then you have receipts. So I can go back like in my social media from years ago and I can show, oh, I posted this for the first time in whatever year on this day, because once you put it out on social media, there's a record of when you posted it. But even that, before I started posting on social media, it was made, right? So, I know that I'm in the right. I know I'm not, yeah. So, I just want to come on and like share my thoughts about it. Fraud is fraud. Imitation and flattery are different from fraud. And I don't mind her posting it again, but when you post someone's work, you must tag them, or in the comments somewhere mention what website you received it from, or what the designer's name is, all of the things, to just cover yourself and to make yourself look legitimate and honest, right? For people to really deem you as credible, because otherwise, once it comes out that you're a fraud, or you're a liar, or you're stealing someone's designs, you lose credibility. And then, it's that saying that once trust is broken, it's hard to regain it, right? And so then you deem yourself untrustworthy or not reputable. And who wants that type of image to follow them in their business or in their day-to-day dealings? I know I don't. So, um, yeah, that's just food for thought for future for anyone. Um, that's it's just for anyone, and I hope that the information I'm giving you is helpful, or will cause you to pause and think when you're doing something. Oh, hi Jennifer LaRoe, how are you? I teach crochet. I teach crochet in my boutique, and I also teach crochet virtually. I'm right-handed, but I have taught crochet to lefties as well. It's not hard. It's the same as crocheting right, and right-handed. And honestly, as a lefty, if you're originally taught as a right hand, you can crochet that way. So on YouTube, there are videos of people who give instruction on how to crochet left-handed. Or you can always contact me on my website, and we can have a virtual class if you're not in the Los Angeles area, and I can work with you to help you learn. Crocheting is a really cool hobby. It's good for relieving stress and to just produce happy endorphins. Just the joy of like taking something like some yarn, right, and creating like something beautiful. I'm working on a design right now, having a pop-up this weekend, so I'm just trying to make some quick items to have at the pop-up for sale and for display. So yeah, yeah, I would love to teach you. I'd love, um, yeah. So Jennifer LeBeau, yeah, DM me or chat in, make a comment in the chats for me, and then that way I can go back and I can contact you. Hi, Days. Hi, Abiha Aziz. How are you? What is everybody doing today? And also, what do you do? Like, what is your page about? Are you a crocheter? Um, do you garden? What do you do? Share with me. I've had so many people come on while I'm live, and they talk about, well, they've told me that one was a pilot, um, somebody else was starting a new job. Her name is Diva. She's always on, and she is starting a new job creating a nap. So that was pretty interesting. I was like, wow. Yeah, so, and I've had people come up from all over. So tell me where you are too. Oh, thank you. This is just a granny square. I like the bright colors. It's summertime, so I thought maybe I would do some brighter colors as people hanging out for the summer. So hopefully someone at the pop-up will like it. Hi, Andrew. How are you? What's your question? Please keep it clean so that my website, Jennifer, is Love Petals. LOVE, like for love. Petals, like on a flower. PETALS. ALS Crochet. So lovepedalscrochet.com. Yeah. And I'm also on all the social media platforms under Love Petals Crochet. So on Instagram, you can see more of my designs. I post more of my new designs and what I have going on in my boutique. I post that on Instagram. Yeah. So, um, yeah, Andrew, you're a loser, and it's not even funny. I don't even know why you're on here, and you're about to get blocked. That's all that's happening. Yeah. I'm going to report you. And I'm about to block you. Because that's not what my page is about. And the way I'm feeling this morning with what I'm even talking about, yeah, I don't even want to be bothered. Not today. That's not the conversation we're here for. Yeah. So, I think I'm gonna do some more tutorials on my page um, with new crochet stitches and things of the sort. Um, yeah, but I like coming on and doing chats and going live and meeting new people. I just don't like this part where the people are trolling and making rude comments. I just don't get that. Like, I'm on here trying to seriously talk to people and encourage them and give them advice, and then you have people come on here with crazy stuff like that, which is, I don't get it. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. It makes it hard for you to enjoy doing what you do when, you know, I'm already talking about a sensitive subject today, and then someone comes on here and they're like being rude or obnoxious. It's just not cool at all. So, oh, but I got a package, so let me open the package while I'm on here and you can see what I got. So I got a new display item for my store, but also to use this weekend at the pop-up. So it was delivered today while I was on the live. Oh, thank you, Abia. Thank you so much. And then, so I got the box. I took it out the package. Let's open it up together and let's see what. Because I've been making like bracelets out of t-shirt yarn, right? And I have them displayed at the store, but I'm not really crazy about the way I displayed them. And I want to make more, but you want your boutique to be aesthetically pleasing as well. It kind of enhances your designs and make people want to buy them. So I don't spend a lot of money buying things, but every now and then I will invest because it's an investment in your business, right? So I looked up a way to display my bracelets, and I ran across these, and they come in like black, they come in like a off-white, and then they came in this darker brown. My store is in California. It's in San Pedro, down by the port of Los Angeles. It's where, like, if you take a cruise, the boats will leave for the cruise and things like that. And it's in a really, really cool venue called Crafted. Crafted. Crafted is at the port of Los Angeles. And it's a space where there are like 40 different vendors in there, but we're permanent vendors. We're in there every week. We're not a pop-up. You get to design your space to look however your brand is, and you're just there. And we're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we're able to come in through the week to like clean our shop, or if we have private classes or private events, we can do that, or we can just work in our space during the week. But on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah. So here's the base. It's wooden. Again, it comes in like a cream. It comes in like, what do people do when they do? I hate that. It's, what is it? The ASMR. So it comes in black. It comes in cream, and then it comes in this natural wood color. So here's the hand, and here is, you stick it in the base. Let me see. Right? And then you can put your bracelets here on the wrist. So let me see. Oh, I don't have any bracelets. So here's the rubber band. I'm going to take the rubber band off my wrist. So I guess before I stick this in here, I would maybe put my bracelets here and then stick it on. Right? Well, that's falling down, but they had some that were up here. And then there is also a bracket here. So like you could hang it from the wall any kind of way you want and have your bracelets hanging from there. Then you can use this base to like display something. Oh, great. If you ever come, please come and visit me. I love to meet people that I've met on social media. I have a lot of crochet friends that I've met by us talking repeatedly on social media. Then when they come to California, they've come to my store, or we've met up and had dinner or lunch or something. Yeah. So please, that would be great. Or if I'm in your area, then we can, like, I might be going to North Carolina soon. So when I go, I have some crochet friends that live in North Carolina. So I'll just go visit them. I have a grandson that goes to Tuskegee University in Alabama. And I have a friend, a crochet friend who lives in Alabama. So when I go to his homecoming this year, I'll also go and hang out with her a little bit. So, yeah. But yeah, isn't this cool? It's nice and thin, but not too thin where it'll break, right? And then I can use it either way. I can hang it from the wall, or I can stick it in the base. And it came with two of them, so I have two hands. Yep. So I'm gonna use these at the pop-up and then take them to my store and use them there as well. I might have to paint them. I should have gotten the white one, because my store is like, the color scheme is pink and turquoise and white. It's almost kind of shabby chic. Really, really cute. I think if you, trying to see, I think I've gone live in, yeah. Yesterday I went live in the boutique. So if you go back and watch the video from yesterday, the live from yesterday, I was sitting in my boutique, so you'll probably see. I'm not sure if I went around and showed everybody the space, but I was sitting in my boutique, so yeah. So I think that's it. It's 1 o'clock here in California. Can we not ask, yep, are you married or single? I am a crocheter, and that's my passion. So when I come on here, I like to maybe share some personal things, but mostly talk about crochet and how I can help people who would like to learn crochet, or because I'm an older lady, as you can see with my gray hair, talk about some life things and share advice or ways to deal with certain issues. Oh, I'm about to break my hand. It fell out my lap. So yeah, when I first started going live, someone else asked me that, and I started answering, but I didn't really understand that, most people that are asking those type of questions are trolling. Yeah, so let me see if I missed. Thank you so much for wishing me the best for my store. It's sometimes difficult, and sometimes people see you with your store and they think that you're thriving and very successful. Sometimes they don't realize that people who own stores and boutiques are just meeting their needs or just wading above water. And so we need support financially. We need support by tagging or commenting or following or things like that, which helps boost the algorithm and help us to be seen, so people will know what we do and maybe make a purchase. So, but I love what I do, so I just keep doing it. I'm not doing it for um, notoriety, I guess. I do it because of the love of the craft. And I just want to be someone that can help someone else who would like to do the same. Thank you, Foodie Doo. Thank you very much. What do you do? Are you like a food reviewer? Do you cook on your page? Are you do you grow some of your like herbs or whatever for food? What do you do? Share with us. See, this is the part I really like, getting to know people and sharing what we do, because that way, whatever you're doing, it might be something I'm interested in, so I might start following your page. Um, so, thank you. I'm gonna shine. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I'm fairly new. I've started taking YouTube seriously in April. And so since then, I've been going live and I've been posting tutorials and all of the things. But I think my favorite part is what I'm doing right now, going live and talking and meeting new people. And yeah, I think this is my favorite part. And I did it yesterday, and I did it a few days ago. And I was like, why don't I do this more regularly? Because most of the time I'm either listening to an audiobook or streaming a show, but this way I'm kind of crocheting or creating and talking and meeting. I feel like I have company while I'm working, so yeah. So let me see about my little hand. So, hi everybody. How are you? I'm waving. It's just like to try different kinds of food around the world. That's why I named it Foodie Doo. Oh, cool. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. Like you were a food reviewer. Um, what's the really famous food reviewer that's out now? And he travels all different places, and people recommend him going to the places, and he'll go spend money and purchase food, and then he'll review it in his car, right? And then sometimes he gives the people like a really big tip or help them pay their mortgage or things like that, especially when they're struggling. So, yeah, that's a really popular niche. People are really into that. Yeah. So, you should try to cook. Like, you should probably try to look into some of those foods that you've eaten, that you enjoyed, and then get a recipe and try to remake it and videotape yourself making um, the food, you know? That might be an interesting spin on what you do as well. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna get off. I'm not gonna take up most of your time. Just wanted to hop on and like vent about what happened and give my 2 cents on it. So I want to encourage you, if you want to imitate someone, if you see something that you like and you want to remake it, it's okay to do that. Just make sure that you give that person credit, and then that you also let your audience know that I am putting my spin to this. I'm recreating this in a different way, but I was inspired by whoever the person or brand is. That way you don't diminish your impact on your followers or community, and you don't lose your credibility, um, and it just shows you as a creative who thinks outside of the box and put new spins on things and encourage creativity in others. Okay? Um, I just want us all to be happy. I want us all to flourish, but I want us all to be right in our doings. Like, right? Like, don't try to bite somebody else's hand so that you can be fed. We can all eat together um, if we just all help each other. There's nothing wrong with helping another person by boosting them up. Give them credit. Boost them up, and you never know, when you boost someone else up, you're actually boosting yourself up. Yeah. You don't have to break people down for you to climb up. That's the crab in a bucket. I do need a moderator, Jamie. This is my crochet friend, Parlez-Vous Crochet. And if you're not following her, you should go and check her page. She is a crochet influencer. She is a Oh, I have to add it. Okay. We'll talk about that because I need your help with that. She's a crochet influencer. I met her by following her page, and I was watching her, watching her for a long time. Really impressed by what she does and the advice that she gives the others. And then I saw her at a pop-up one time. Well, I found out she was going to be at a pop-up, so I went there to stalk her and to make her be my friend. And so I always remind her of this story every now and then. So um, click and turn into a, okay. So I did click on the name, and I reported them, but yeah. So if you're not following her, before I get off, I want to tell you again, go to her page, Parlez-Vous Crochet, and follow her because she's always giving good advice. She is very creative. She makes the most gorgeous crochet earrings. Um, and she's made a pattern that she sells on her website. She does a lot of pop-ups, and she goes to different pop-ups all over. She travels. She's really dope. Let me see. Click on your name and see if it asks moderator. Let me see. Oh, yes. Ah, yeah. Okay, I just made you my moderator. And I'm about to get off. But yeah, so I always tell her to stick with what she's doing because she encouraged me. And I try to be there for her as much as I can. She just recently did a pop-up, and I kind of slipped up and I wasn't able to be there for her like I wanted to. But she's really dope, and she helps others, other crocheters, as we all should. We should always be helping each other. Don't knock somebody down, because that's gonna, again, like I said, lift you up. If you're encouraging, if you're sincere and trying to be helpful and boost other people up and tell other people about others, you will in turn, it's called karma. That's what it's really called. Oh, okay. I got a moderator, guys. Look at. Yes. Yes. So, all right, guys. I had an amazing time talking to you. I will try to hop back on maybe later tonight. I was on, I think, Friday night. I had a good time. I came on about 8:30, and I talked for about an hour. So maybe I might come on tonight while I'm working on some things. Hi, Kaya. And then if I don't, then I'll try to come back on tomorrow, maybe around this time or a little later, and chat while I'm making some things. So I had an amazing time, and I'm not going to drag this out any further. Have an amazing day. I love you. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Kaya. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm hopping off, but I hope you join me another time when you see I'm on live, okay? And please like, share, and follow. I need all the help I can get. All right. Bye, Foodie Dude. Take my advice. Bye, Jamie. Thank you.